When utilising the 7 deadly numbers roulette strategy, it is crucial to observe dealers who consistently group their previous results in relation to the roulette wheel. Although our neighbour bets cover a significant portion of the numbers on the wheel, 30 out of 37, it is essential that most of the dealer's previous results are located near the centre of our bets. This proximity increases our chances of winning, and the remaining portion of our bet spread is designed to compensate for any unexpected bouncing patterns of the ball, ensuring that we maintain a comprehensive coverage across the entire board. By identifying those dealers who exhibit a tendency to favour certain sections of the wheel, we can exploit this pattern strategically. We want to focus on dealers who demonstrate high levels of consistency in their grouping approach, as this presents us with more predictable results, enabling us to get more consistent wins. It's important to note that implementing this strategy requires patience and careful observation. By patiently awaiting dealers whose tendencies align with our desired pattern, we can increase our odds of success significantly. Close analysis allows us to select favourable betting opportunities where previous results have clustered around certain areas of the wheel. To cover 30 numbers of the roulette wheel, I select the number of neighbours to 7. Now this means that the number I select on the racetrack will be covered plus 7 numbers either side, totaling 15. With this strategy, I make 2 of these neighbours bets so that I can cover 30 numbers with ease. Let's take a look at a few tables that I've set up to auto track so that we can discuss this further. So here you can see we've got a few tables open. These are automatically being tracked, and the gaming provider we're looking at is Pragmatic Play. So you can see here we've got Turkish roulette. It shows you the dealer's name and the number of players on the table. It also shows you how long that dealer has been on the table as well. Now you'll see that there's some highlighted numbers on the wheel. This isn't the numbers that the ball has landed on. This is basically the measurement from where the dealer spins the ball from to where the ball lands. So what the dealer does, it will spin the ball in line with their previous result typically, and this tracker measures that distance from where they're spinning the ball from to where the new ball lands, and then it keeps that distance in its memory. And then when the dealer spins the ball from the new result, all of these highlighted numbers shift around the roulette wheel. So it's showing you, these highlighted numbers are showing you the previous results that that dealer has done, and basically gives you an idea of the measurements around the wheel where they're betting. I hope that makes sense. So you can see on this table the dealer's results are very, very spaced out. So this is a dealer that I wouldn't play with because there's no real consistency. And you're going to find quite a lot of dealers like that. You want to find the ones that really do hold some consistency. So let's have a look at a few tables. Again, this is a multi-direction, oh no, this is a single direction spin. But you can see here again, it's very, very spaced out. Let's have a look at another one. There's only 3 results on this one. Well, actually it's a multi-direction table. So we've got 9 spins recorded, but it's collecting 2 sets of data because we've got the clockwise spins and the counterclockwise spins. You might find that some dealers are very consistent on one spin direction and not on the other. So it is worth checking both spin directions. This one's actually looking okay. It's Russian roulette. It is a grouping, but you can see a clear area here that hasn't been landed on. Now I typically want to see them a bit more grouped together, but I'd be interested to see what this dealer's opposite spin direction looks like. So we're going to wait for that to update. But you can see here this does look a bit more consistent than the previous dealers that we've been looking at. So this one is Russian roulette. Let's just go down here on the table. So you can see here 2, 4, oh, 2's just come in as well. Okay, so 2 is here. So that was consistent. This calculator will update in a second, but you can see it landed in this area here, which is what we want to see. The opposite spin direction is okay actually. This spin direction here between 20 and 2 is looking really good. There is an instance here in 0 where it's gone around a bit further than I'd like to see. I'm going to quickly scroll through the other tables, but this one is the winner at the moment. Again, this one's fairly spaced out. That one's probably shut down, I don't know. I've left these trackers running for a few hours now, so Okay, let's have a look at this one. Again, it's pretty spaced out and fairly spaced out. So let's go back to that Russian roulette, and we're going to open that table now. I might need to sign in again because I haven't been on the I've just left the tools running for a while. So let me just sign back into the casino, or it could just be my internet. It's not even loading the casino now. Oh, there we go. Okay, so this is pragmatic. So it's opening speed roulette, but I'm going to close that one down and then open that Russian roulette. They've got a very nice grouping. It seems to be getting more and more compressed there. So let's go to Russian roulette. And what I'm going to do here is set the neighbors to 7, and I'll be doing €5 per number. On this one, I would have put the neighbors up to 25 in this direction and 17 in this direction, so it'll cover all the way around, and we'd just be not covering 7 numbers in that area. So that would have gone to 12, so that would have been a win for us. So depending on the opposite spin direction, I might wait for this particular spin direction because it does seem more consistent. Let's have a look, and there's 101 players on this particular table. I like to play with oh, okay, this one is looking okay. Let's go up to number 14 and the opposite side. So up, oh, actually, I'm on 50 cents, so I'm cancelling that off. I was going to go for €5. Completely forgot to change that. We'll get the next spin. They seem very, very consistent in both spin directions, which is it's good to see. That's gone to 18, so that would have been a win. So let's set the amount to €5. And let's see what happens on the opposite spin direction. Okay, so I'm going to cover up to number 26 and up to number 3 like this. Okay, so our deadly numbers here is 11, 30, 8, 23, 10, 5 and 24. So we're basically not covering this little section here, and we're covering all the way around the opposite side. And we're just hoping that this dealer carries on with that particular strategy there, number 1. Okay, so we got the win there. I was looking at the wheel, it looked, because I'm top of the leaderboard, I don't like seeing that. So here I'm going to cover up to 36. So it's hard to talk and bet at the same time because I've got to focus. But basically my goal is to get 2 wins back to back. And once I've got the 2 wins, that gives me €60 profit. And that's pretty much what I go for in this. I don't stay on the table any longer than that. Just try and get 2 wins and then leave. So we want to see this land around 0 or just after. Okay, very, very scary ball the way that's bouncing around, but we got the 2 wins. But you can see there, we've got the 2 wins back to back. That's given me €60 profit. But you can clearly see that there is a section of this wheel that is being favored. But now I've achieved my 2 wins, I stop playing at this table. Now I know it might seem a bit counterproductive after spending all of the time tracking dealers to find these opportunities. But my aim is consistent long-term winnings, and I believe that staying on a table for long periods of time gives the gaming providers an opportunity to study your betting strategy, which could result in the floor manager signaling the dealer to change their spinning technique. This is why I play this system with higher stakes. I only need 2 wins to yield €60 profit. Now if I was playing with lower stakes, I would be more inclined to keep betting as the risk of losing wouldn't be a factor. If you do opt for lower stakes, which is perfectly okay, I still recommend that you leave the table after 2 wins. Now in the next lesson, we will discuss my approach to bankroll management and what to do if you're unlucky enough to hit one of those 7 deadly numbers.